New details on the contaminated chicken in the news today. Nearly all samples tested, 97%, were contaminated with bacteria that causes food poisoning.
Team 10 troubleshooter Kristen Severance breaks down the results and has the story of one person who did get sick.
On American dinner tables, chicken is the most popular meat. The Consumer Reports tests of more than 300 raw chicken breasts purchased at stores across the country found potentially harmful bacteria in nearly all the samples.
We tested the chicken for 6 bacteria, including Salmonella and Campylobacter, which are common causes of food poisoning, and E. coli and Enterococcus, which are typical measures of fecal contamination.
More than half of the chicken breasts were tainted with E. coli. And all the major brands tested, Purdue, Tyson, Sanderson Farms, and Pilgrim's, contained worrisome bacteria, as did smaller brands in packages labeled organic or no antibiotics.
Most troubling, when we looked at all of the chicken breasts we tested, about half harbored at least one bacterium that was resistant to 3 or more common families of antibiotics.
Rick Schiller knows the dangers. He wound up in the hospital with severe abdominal pain after eating chicken contaminated with salmonella.
I thought I wasn't going to make it there for a little bit. I was that sick. I was so sick I couldn't move around. I didn't want to talk. I just wanted to lay there.
Consumer Reports says when it comes to preparing chicken, you can't be too careful.
Our tests did not reveal any better choice, despite some differences among brands and types. You really want to make sure to cook your chicken until it reaches 165 degrees in the center.
It's also important to wash your hands well after handling raw chicken. And don't wash raw chicken under the faucet. That can spread bacteria and increase your risk of getting sick. I'm Team 10 troubleshooter Kristen Severance.
The FDA just issued new guidelines that would limit the way that farmers can use antibiotics in chicken. Consumer Reports says it's a good first step, but more needs to be done. You can read the full results on 10news.com.